Hello everyone. Hi guys. Welcome back. Today we are already at day 5, sorry, of the design week. How the days have gone off. So, hi. I think that today also we have a lot of participants coming in. The numbers are still rising. I don't know how, but nice. So, welcome back everyone to day 5 of the design week series. We have been noticing from day one that a lot of you guys have been commenting that, like, how can we improve our sketching skills? Is this kind of sketching good or is this better? So worry not. We had not answered those questions yet because of today. We had planned this from the making that today we will be answering all those sketching doubts of yours. We have an incredibly talented mentor with us today, um, Manash Gogoi with us. He has done his master's in design from IIT Delhi and is currently a designer at HCLTech. He's renowned for his expertise in design drawing and is the perfect person for all of you guys to ask your doubts on how to improve your sketching skills for the upcoming design exams. So, another, again, like usual, public announcement, you guys will not be able to unmute yourselves or switch on your videos, but feel free to comment on the chat box and interact with us through your reactions. And without further ado, I give it over to Manish Gogoi to take on this session.
Hello.
Hi.
I hope I am audible.
Yes, yes.
So I'm Manas. So few people might know me, and a lot of people might not know me. Who am I? Where I am from, and what I have done. Yeah, thanks, Nuska, for giving me a cool description about me. It is nice fun.
You're welcome.
And mostly this session will be consisting of Hindi, English mixture. So hope everyone will be fine. I will try my best कि थोड़ा English में बात करो ज़्यादा, but yeah, it will be a mixture. Okay, so let's move ahead. The slides. So before starting today's session or what we'll be discussing about sketching, I want everyone to just grasp those papers, sketchbooks, जो भी मिल रहा है आसपास में, whatever you get, just bring it out. Take one pencil, paper, pen. So I will not give tasks to do, but yeah, so this will be like an activity which we used to do while I am in all my batchmates are pursuing my masters, our masters. So जब भी कोई बड़े faculties बाहर से आते हैं तो what do we do? We keep on doing. So what I want A4 sheet paper हो या फिर sketchbook हो anything, and don't just take notes, doodle it, scribble it, whatever you think and speaking और जो तुम्हें लगता है कि relevant है for you. So scribble it out, sketch it out. Okay. So once you're done with those sketching, it can be rough, बहुत अच्छा हो, doesn't matter. But the whole goal is कि जो भी तुम sketch कर रहे हो, the reason of sketching while listening someone is basically याद रखना. The whole goal is कि याद रखना, लिख के उसको visually याद रखना, rather than writing it down. Cool. And then what I want after the end of the session, I want कि तुम लोग either tag Kaphal or me in social medias and then share those creative way of doodling जो भी तुम लोगों ने किया होगा पूरे session में. Obviously hearing whatever I'm saying. Okay. Now let's move to my introduction. Yeah, my name is Manash Gogoi, everything. But yeah, I prefer uh, everyone should call me Bare Chote. Anyone can call me with Manas. So in our IIT, since I'm from IIT Delhi, in our IIT there is no tradition of calling neither professors nor seniors, referring sir, ma'am, or those things. We call everyone with our first name. So yeah, I like
Absolutely.
Everyone calling me Manas. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm from Assam. As my name suggests, maybe few people might know. Yeah, my name is Manas Gogoi. So Gogoi is basically a title from Assamese people. So yeah, I'm from Assam, and I have done my master's, 2 years master's from IIT Delhi, DOD Department of Design. And this is not that khas, I would say. The most important part is the journey, after which I reached IIT Delhi. And you guys, everyone, जो भी तुम लोग हो यहाँ पे, you guys are in that phase, in that journey. So I'll just give a quick मेरा journey का just rough outline so that you can know like कि what is possible and what is not possible, but still it is possible. Okay. Starting with my life career in terms of design or art or those things, started when I was in class 5, 6. So yeah, I have done my 7 years of fine arts course during my schooling. The reason why I put this, I will let you know. But yeah, this is one major thing that rolled a really important part in my life. And then after my 10th, I joined engineering. And from engineering, I realized no, design, yeah, engineering मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा. It's better I should go to a creative field जहाँ पर design, engineering and everything is merged. So I decided let's give seed. Randomly मुझे ख्याल आया कि let's give seed. So I gave seed in 2021. Sorry, 2019. I gave seed in 2019, and then I didn't got qualified.
Oh.
It's my first attempt. Yes. Although I've written it wrong, but yeah, I did it in 2019 and I didn't qualify. That was my first attempt. Uh, why the reason why I have written 7 years of fine arts is was that I was confident that uh, I will be sketching well. क्योंकि 7 years का फाइन आर्ट किया हुआ बंदा तो obviously बहुत अच्छा बनाएगा. But no, I didn't qualify. Then I realized कि maybe मेरा part A में कमी है. So what I did, I focused on part A. I did a rigorous hard work. बहुत मेहनत किया part A के लिए. I browsed all the resources that I could get, internet से part A related. And then again, I gave a seed in 2020, 2022, 2021. That was 2021. I was नाम number लिखना भूल गलत हो गया. But yeah, 2020 में I gave seed again, where I qualified. Okay, I qualified. क्योंकि part A clear हो गया था, qualified. Fine. But my rank was really low. It was 1,500 plus. And the reason why I got less rank is so obvious. Part B. Part B.
Yeah.
Part A में I got around 64. Part B में it's just 24. Just 24. It's horrible. तब मुझे hit हुआ like I have done 7 years of fine arts course. How I couldn't draw? I have done it well. So what I did, I re-evaluate myself. कि आखिर क्या है मेरे में? What is wrong going on? And I realized कि preparing design sketches or doing design sketches is different. It's not doing sketching or it's not doing fine arts. It's different. Although there's a relation, but it's different. And then I prepared dono part A, part B well, must, and then I gave my final attempt, which was obviously the seed NID 2021. And then product design mein I secured rank 3, and then seed mein 158, NIFT mein 105, and then finally I did it. So this was my journey, and after 3 attempts I got selected. So it's not like कि पहले attempt में हो जाएगा, किसी का हो जाता है, किसी का नहीं होगा. But yeah, it's a journey. You learn, make mistake, you'll again learn, you'll again make mistake, and then finally you'll know what is going on. And since I have faced those journeys, कि आखिर क्या होता है, know कि कहाँ लोगों का गलती होता है, because I have done it myself, and I don't want कि जो भी नए aspirants है, they should repeat those mistakes. So that's the reason why I highly focus on this part. Like ये वाला जो journey phase है, seed 2019 से seed 2021 तक. These 3 attempts was one of the beautiful moment of my life. where I struggled a lot, I cried a lot, I walked a lot. And
It's
then
so nice that you portrayed in such a positive manner, because the thing is that this is going to be probably the reality for a lot of aspirants here today. Because like we know the truth, jitne log we have in this webinar, those many seats are really not available.
yes,
So
yes.
it's this journey was very important for us to
Hmm.
understand.
Hmm.
Thank you
So
for that.
thank you. Whatever I've learned, whatever uh, I've learned by myself, I want कि वो मत करो, लेकिन at least learn from my journey what
Hmm.
I have experienced. That is more important.
Yeah.
Okay, chalo. I guess we can move to my iPad. Again, switching it out here, setting it
Yes.
here. I hope everyone is catching.
Yes, I think this is going to be a very another hands-on workshop, everyone. So yesterday there were a few people who were doodling during the session, and they had doodled Arnav and shared it on the chat box. So that was very interesting. So today is the day you everyone can show their skills.
It's really important. Okay, doodle karna, sketch karna, because we have done our masters 2 years. 2 years में I've learned that people who doodle while listening someone, उनका दिमाग में अलग ही things get captured. So it's really good. Uh, okay, let's start one-on-one topic. So what I do, like doodle लेने का एक reason है कि I give activities to my students. So apart from HCL, I'm also teaching in Kaphal for the
Hmm.
accelerator programs because time नहीं मिलता and I focus on the accelerator whatever I can, whatever I could give within the time frame I give. So इसीलिए आई एम सेइंग डूडल करो, दैट इज वन एक्टिविटी आई एम गिविंग एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द सेशन जो आज पूरा सेशन होगा आई विल बी टॉकिंग ऑन दोस एक्टिविटीज कि आखिर क्या हमें करना होता है.
Hmm.
फाइन, लेट्स स्टार्ट देन. पहला सबसे पहला टॉपिक या पहला चीज जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है कि व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्केचिंग, जस्ट स्केचिंग और डिजाइन स्केचिंग.
Hmm.
दिस इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? कि आखिर डिजाइन स्केचिंग में होता क्या है. सो बेसिक, बहुत सिंपल शब्दों में अगर बोलूं तो डिजाइन स्केचिंग इज नॉट जस्ट स्केचिंग, द थॉट प्रोसेस, जो तुम सोच रहे हो, क्रिएटिविटी, देन प्रेजेंटिंग योर वर्क, एंड देन फाइनली एग्जीक्यूटिंग इट वेल.
Hmm.
सो ये सब मिलके दिस जस्ट बेयर मिनिमल व्हाट आई टॉक, जो भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ. इसके अलावा देयर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट कम्स इन डिजाइन.
I think there's a small, yeah. I was wondering whether it was my internet, but don't worry, guys, he'll be back. I think there's a small internet issue from his side, so he'll be joining in. Uh, Between that, you can put in your doubts in the chat box. I will. It'll be good if you can, if you have any sketching focused doubts, then you can add that, because he's amazing at that. So you can get, like, in terms of presentation or sketching, any part B related questions. If you have, you can add that in the chat box.
Okay, so where I was, design sketching and normal sketching. So यही है बेसिक मोटा मोटी डिफरेंस. ठीक है, स्केचिंग में इट्स मोस्टली तुम देख रहे हो कुछ चीज तो यू आर रियली लाइकिंग इट, यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग इट, यू आर थिंकिंग समथिंग, जस्ट स्केच इट आउट. लेकिन एक्चुअल स्केचिंग, डिजाइन स्केचिंग, इट्स नॉट जस्ट दैट. You should have a proper structure of presenting your entire thing. You should have a structured way of coming up with a solution. You should have a structured way of thinking out something which will be really good. and should meet something. Those perspective वाला चीज यहाँ पे आता है. There is a target which you have to achieve. So basically this mostly target based. यहाँ पर there is no such target. ठीक है? That is major difference. Hope I'm clear about it, right? क्या क्या है difference? तो ये हो गया basic. Now let's move to the aspirant वाला चीज कि आखिर aspirant करते क्या है एंड किस किस तरह के एस्पायरेंट्स होते हैं स्केचिंग रिलेटेड चीजों को लेकर. ठीक है, कि आखिर कैसे लोग ट्रेन करते हैं. लेट्स टेक 3 पीपल, 3 यूजर. एक वैसे एस्पायरेंट्स होते हैं हु थिंक कि आई एम गुड एट स्केचिंग, आई एम रियली गुड एट स्केचिंग, आई डोंट हैव टू स्केच मच, मेरे से हो जाएगा. फर्स्ट कैटेगरी. सेकेंड कैटेगरी, जो लोग स्केच करते हैं although they know कि they are good at it, bad at it, whatever, but they sketch a lot. Sketch a lot randomly. ठीक है, that is one. And the last category, sketch with proper approach. So what aspirants should try कि इस category में belong हो, rather than just randomly sketching or not doing any sketching. ये तो this is worst. This is just worst. पहला वाला. Don't ever do that. क्योंकि I have made that mistake first attempt, second attempt में. So don't do that mistake. पहला वाला. Second, randomly sketch नहीं करना है. Second attempt में I was doing that same thing. Don't do that same thing. Randomly sketch कुछ भी, कैसे भी, कहीं से भी कुछ भी मिल रहा है. डिजाइन ऐसे काम नहीं करता. You should have a proper कि मुझे पता है कि आखिर एग्जाम्स में होता क्या है, आता क्या है, and how, what should I do to improve those things and then present those things well. Cool. इतना तो क्लियर हो गया कि हमें किस जोन में आना है. We have to fall in this zone, ये वाला जोन में. And I know whoever is here, they are trying to fall in this zone, ये वाले जोन में. I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
So इस जोन में आने के लिए क्या करना होता है? That is the next question, right? कि आखिर मैं इस जोन में आऊं कैसे? What should I do? ताकि मैं इस जोन में I keep myself कि मैं मुझे पता भी है कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, right? So इसके लिए what is the basic idea is कि you should understand. You should understand the mechanism. You should understand the mechanism. Now, what is this mechanism? Good question, right? What is this mechanism? So the basic mechanism is कि पेपर फ्लो कैसे करते हैं या फिर तुम्हारे एग्जाम फ्लो कैसे करते हैं. So let's say this is you who will be sitting for NID, seed या जो भी NIFT या जो भी डिजाइन एग्जाम्स हो, right? So you will be attempting a paper, you will be sketching out something, and this paper will go to the faculty, and he will be giving scores whatever you have done here, right? So you are not there practically with that guy, your paper is with him, right? Which means कि तुम्हें जो भी express करना है, जो भी बोलना है, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to express, whatever your thought process is, तुम्हें इसी के through भेजना है, right? So that is what the whole concept is. So you have to be niche whatever you are doing here. अगर यहाँ पे कन्वे नहीं हो रहा है अच्छे से, यहाँ पर भी it will fail. Whatever your ideas are, मान लो you have amazing idea, मतलब ऐसा idea कि like it will चेंज द डिजाइन फील्ड, या फिर कुछ भी हो सकता है, वट एवर यू हैव एनी आइडिया, तो वो चीज कन्वे नहीं होगा अगर तुम उसे अच्छे से पोर्ट्रे नहीं कर पाओगे. सो दैट इज द
Absolutely.
बेसिक मैकेनिज्म
Because
जो
we will
चलता
not be there to
है. Yes.
explain our design.
अगर तुम्हें पता है कि मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ, ये सोच रहा हूँ, ये सोच रहा हूँ, बट यू आर
Hmm.
नॉट एक्सप्रेसिंग दोस थिंग्स, और आई वुड से इतना अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पा रहे हो ताकि दूसरे इंसान को समझ में आए,
Hmm.
दैट विल बी अ फेल. सो डिजाइन एग्जाम में क्वालिफाई करना, बहुत अच्छा स्केच करना इज नॉट द गोल.
Hmm.
द गोल इज कि वट एवर यू आर थिंकिंग, वट एवर प्लस माइनस मल्टीप्लिकेशन, वट एवर chemical locha is going into your brain, it should portray, it should convey to you, to the faculty जो भी तुम्हारा पेपर चेक कर रहा होगा.
Hmm.
That is the whole goal. पहले ये
Yes.
दिमाग में घुसा लो. Once you are done with this, you will be at least clear, relax कि नहीं, मुझे अच्छा स्केच नहीं करना है, मुझे चीजों को अच्छे से प्रेजेंट करके दिखाना है.
Hmm.
Cool. But still ऐसा नहीं कि स्केचिंग खराब करो. It should be good enough. There are few criteria, few things which are really important.
Hmm.
उसको मीट करना है. That is really must to do. Fine. चलो
Okay.
अभी मैकेनिज्म का डिस्कशन हो गया कि आखिर मैकेनिज्म कैसे होता है. देयर
Hmm.
शुड बी अ डायरेक्शन. अभी ये डायरेक्शन को अचीव कैसे करें, दैट इज द नेक्स्ट थिंग, राइट. कि
Yeah.
मेरा, मैं ये हूँ, आई एम हियर, आई एम हियर, आई हैव अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग इन माय ब्रेन गोइंग ऑन. नाउ आई वांट क्या इसको कहीं पे दूं, एंड देन ये चीज फैकल्टी के पास जाए. ये चीज को स्मूथली करने के लिए डायरेक्शन क्या होना है, what should be the direction, this is important. ये वाला चीज कि आखिर यहाँ पे ऐसा क्या करोगे प्रिपरेशन के टाइम पर, ताकि जब तुम एग्जाम में करो तो इट शुड बी इन ए स्मूदर वे, शुड बी इन ए लीनियंट वे, अच्छे से. सो फॉर द डायरेक्शन you have to be doing some kind of proper scheduling वाला चीज, खुद को उस हिसाब से you have to train yourself, yeah, you have to prepare yourself while preparing for the exam. जब तुम प्रिपेयर कर रहे होगे इस अभी मोमेंट में, you have to prepare accordingly. ठीक है.
Hmm.
Let's discuss about the direction कि आखिर डायरेक्शन होता क्या है. ठीक है. आखिर क्या डायरेक्शन से we will be reaching that good zone की मैं अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस कर पा रहा हूँ. तो बेसिकली मैं जब एक्टिविटीज कर रहा था हूँ, बिकॉज आई एम टेकिंग द एक्सेलरेटर प्रोग्राम एंड ऑल, तो मैं कैसे करवा रहा हूँ उसके पीछे ही छुपा हुआ है मैकेनिज्म. सो आई विल गिव 2 to 3 एग्जांपल सो दैट यू विल गेट एन आइडिया कि आखिर होता कैसे है. यू कैन टेक दिस थिंग एज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट, जो अभी मैं बात करने वाला हूँ. कि पहले वाला चीज एक ज्ञान वाला चीज हो गया जो मैंने दिया. ठीक है. अभी जो हो गया, व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, चाहे तुम जिस भी लेवल में हो, either you are a pro artist, you are not that good, you are really not that good, you are good, okay, whatever stage you are. So उसके लिए क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, इसका मैं 2-3 एग्जांपल दूंगा. आई विल नॉट पिक एवरीथिंग बिकॉज हर लोगों के लिए देयर इज अनदर different way of tackling it, right? So I'll just pick 2 example or 3 example ताकि you get a clear idea, then we'll discuss कि आखिर achieve क्या करना है. Fine. सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम आता है लोगों का कि आई कांट स्केच क्विकली. टाइम में स्केच कंप्लीट नहीं होता है. सबसे बड़ा डाउट, टाइम में स्केच कंप्लीट नहीं होता है. मेरा टाइम में स्केच कंप्लीट नहीं हो पाता है, पता नहीं क्यों. दिमाग में बहुत सारा रहता है, लेकिन जब स्केच करने के लिए जाता हूँ मेरा टाइम लग जाता है. जो टाइम वाला फैक्टर, ये सबसे मेजर है. व्हाट आई हैव सीन फ्रॉम माय पास्ट टीचिंग वाला चीज, आई ऑब्जर्व अ लॉट, लोगों का टाइम में बहुत दिक्कत होता है. तो आखिर टाइम में करना क्या होता है, लाइक हाउ टू इम्प्रूव टाइम. लोग टाइम के लिए बोलते तो है कि आई एम फेसिंग इश्यूज इन टाइम, लेकिन टाइम के लिए क्या करना होता है, दे आर नॉट फोकसिंग ऑन दैट थिंग. नाउ व्हाट यू गाइस कैन डू टू फोकस ऑन दैट टाइम वाला चीज. मान लो देयर इज अ प्रोडक्ट which is there, google कर सकते हो, you can do you can take a snap of something, some product or maybe human. So the basic activity जो IITs में भी करवाते हैं हम, आई डोंट नो तुम लोग करते हो या नहीं, बट ये IITs में करते हैं. So you can imagine कि the value of this activity, what the value is. Same product को give yourself enough number of time कि अच्छे से मैं उसको बनाऊंगा. Let's say it took 30 minutes. Fine. तुमने अच्छे से बनाया, 30 मिनट लिया, you have completed it in 30 minutes, अच्छे से, it was looking good, fabulous. Now what you have to do, you have to reduce the time to 20 minutes. खुद को 20 मिनट दो and then sketch it out. Same product, same चीज को, it can be product, it can be human, it can be anything. Sketch it out. Done. Once you're done with this 20 minute वाला चीज, again reduce it to 10 minutes. दोबारा 10 मिनट से कम करके do it in 55 minutes. Again do it in 3 minutes.
Got it.
Do it in 1 minute. And finally, if possible, 30 seconds.
That's tough.
Really tough. I know. But this improves your speed quality a lot.
And also the observation, I guess, because then you'll know what essentially makes an object, right? What are the basic forms, basic elements?
Right. So, इसलिए ये बहुत important है कि आखिर what can be done to make it वो product है, यही है, भले ही 30 तो क्यों ना करो. So you'll get an idea. Speed के साथ, sketching speed के साथ, you'll get an idea कि किस तरह से उसको recognizable बनाना है. Now what we have discussed here, मैं ये तुम्हें बोलता हूँ कि आखिर what we have discussed here, what we have done here. So you are facing a problem. मान लो this is P1, where time is the problem, right? Now you are thinking time कैसे improve करो, time कैसे improve करो. There needs to be activity, right? Activity 1, let's say, which you have to do maybe week में 2 दिन 3 दिन या फिर कभी भी time मिले. This is like an activity. Okay. जब ये activity करोगे 2-3 बार, then it will improve. Now what I want, और ये सेशन जो है पूरा सेशन, the main focus is कि तुम्हें ये करना सोचना होगा कि आखिर मैं ऐसा क्या करूं कि मेरा टाइम कम हो. So you should be in this position. ये पूरा सेशन उसी के रिलेटेड है. मैं जो ये सेशन ले रहा हूँ, ये पूरा सेशन तुम्हें इस पोजीशन में रहना है. नाउ ये पोजीशन में मैं हूँ. आई एम सेइंग कि ये करो, देन यू विल reduce your time. I am saying, right? Now you have to think कि what you can do to achieve this problem या फिर solve हो जाए. So that is the whole goal of design preparation. जब तुम prepare कर रहे हो खुद को, you are preparing yourself. Your focus shouldn't be कि ये क्यों हो रहा है, ये क्यों हो रहा है, इसको कैसे solve करो, इसको कैसे solve करो. Your focus should be मैं क्या ऐसा करूं, what can I do which will solve this problem.
Yes.
Got it? ये मेन गोल होना चाहिए, सबके लिए बोल रहा हूँ. दिस शुड बी योर गोल कि आखिर मैं ऐसा क्या करूं कि ये सुधर जाए मेरा, ये ठीक हो जाए. तो यहाँ पर सिंस आई हैव गिवन दिस मेथड, राइट, तो यहाँ पर A1 आई हैव रिटन. इट कैन बी A2 another activity, A3 another activity. Now you guys have to come up with those activities, activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, मैं कि आखिर क्या क्या मैं करूं जो मेरे लिए ये प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करे. Got it? Let's move to the another example. Then you'll be getting more clarity. Now what I want कि जब मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि प्रॉब्लम क्या है, ये है, this is what problem going on, you should think simultaneously कि okay, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. Although I will be saying कि क्या कर सकते हो, but you too simultaneously think कि क्या कर सकते हैं to improve that thing. Maybe Anushka can help me. क्या हो सकता है? Fine. Then the next activity is presentation, right? लोगों का presentation सुधरता नहीं है. मुझे पता नहीं है कि how can I express myself, where can I keep those things, कहाँ रखूं कि सुंदर दिखे. And then what they do, they just randomly sketch, keep on trying out different presentation. वो करेंगे, ये करेंगे, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे. They will try to combine, try to do all those sorts of things. कुछ भी करेंगे. But it should be in a structured way, right? ताकि तुम्हारे लिए भी आसान करने के लिए. So let's start with the presentation. कि आखिर presentation में क्या कर सकते हैं? So let's see you guys think क्या क्या हो सकता है. Fine. So what I tell the other जो भी students आते हैं मेरे साथ सीखने के लिए, मेरे पास सीखने के लिए, but I say कि पहले तो first collect. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. There's a little lag though.
Hello. Am I audible?
You are audible now, but I'm just
Maybe because of the,
wondering if there's a lag.
I guess there's a lag.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now it's
There's a-
synced. Is it synced now?
I guess so. Okay, fine. जो भी हो, I will
Yeah.
keep on saying. तो तुम लोग कैप्चर करते रहो उस हिसाब से.
Sure.
Fine.
Yes.
तो प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए व्हाट एक्टिविटी आई वुड सजेस्ट कि लोगों का प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं हो रहा है, लोगों का प्रेजेंटेशन सुधर नहीं है. व्हाट यू कैन डू टू इम्प्रूव योर प्रेजेंटेशन, राइट? तो लोग रैंडमली करते हैं. आई डोंट वांट कि तुम लोग रैंडमली कोई भी चीज करो. इट शुड बी इन अ प्रॉपर वे कि दिस it should be tackled down, the problem should be tackled down. So what I consider myself like a doctor. And जो भी स्टूडेंट आते हैं, they are patients. And then उनका कुछ बीमारी हो रहा है, बीमारी के लिए I can't talk about बीमारी thing, right? I have to give दवाई. So those activities are दवाई, कि किस दवाई, कौन सा दवाई लेने से you will be healed या फिर you will get recovered, right? So presentation के लिए, let's discuss about presentation के लिए what I suggest. पहले तो collect whatever presentation style you can get in internet. Collect, keep a repository, पूरा भर के रखो अपने पास. Keep a big repository, खुद के पास store करके रखो. And then what you have to do, the second activity after collecting all the presentation style, pick at least top 5, top 10, top 15. Fine, pick those things and then directly copy those things. Let's say this is the presentation style. For example, I'll go back. For example, this is the presentation style. You're picking the second one. Okay, you're picking the second one. So what you have to do? First activity, people who are new. There is a level, right? कोई लोग बहुत नया है, who are newly sketching, and there are people who are good at sketching. So I'm taking the least most. कि जो लोग बहुत नए हैं, who are really new, who are not that good at sketching. So what I suggest कि पहले तो इसको सीधा copy करो. Whatever is there, just copy it. Just copy it. देख के copy it. Whatever it is, देख के copy करो. ऐसे करके copy multiple different presentation styles. Copy. Once you are copying, you are getting an understanding कि हो क्या रहा है sketching में. Fine. Then what you have to do, second activity is कि इस जगह पे the way the products were, replace it. Replace with your own product. जो भी तुम सोच रहे होगे, whatever you are thinking, right? उसके बाद the fourth activity what you have to do is कि सबको combine करो and then create your own style. Create your own style of presentation. That is the sole goal of the entire presentation वाला चीज कि कैसे presentation resolve हो सकता है. Now I am saying this approach जैसे पुराने वाले चीज में मैंने डिस्कस किया. Here also it applies the same. This is me who is saying कि एक्टिविटी 1 करो, उसके बाद एक्टिविटी 2 करो, उसके बाद एक्टिविटी 3 करो, एक्टिविटी 4 करो, and then combining all those things you will solve the problem. But replace yourself. Now what I want to replace yourself. Now replace this person, जो मैं हूँ, this is me, right?
Yeah.
Replace me with you. Did I got skipped, Anushka?
No, we can hear you still, I think.
Okay, it's clear, right? So
Yes, yes.
lastly I've told you how you can replace yourself. That is the whole
Correct.
goal.
Correct.
मतलब मेरे जगह को तुम्हें लेना है. Now you have to think कि what all activity you can do to improve that particular problem.
Yeah.
Got it? जैसे मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए बोला कि प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए 3-4 करो चीजें जिससे तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन सुधर जाएगा. तुम ये भी बोल सकते हो कि मैं कलेक्ट करूंगा लेकिन मैं कॉपी नहीं करूंगा because I don't want that thing. I'm good at copying thing. I can see and I can keep those things, store those things in my brain. Then what you have to do, you have to directly jump to the replacement वाला चीज. तुम देखो उसको replace करो and then create करो खुद का वाला चीज. Right? You have to change those things accordingly खुद के हिसाब से because I don't know कि कौन से लोग किस लेवल में हैं.
Correct.
One on one जब तक नहीं होता है, we don't know कि आके तुम्हारा क्या दिक्कत है या किसी और का क्या इशू है. I only know what I am और मेरा state क्या है. So you have to first understand what is your state, how many days you are left with. क्योंकि बहुत लोग पूछ रहे थे कि like I have 45 days, I have 20 days. How will I prepare within this short span of time? You have to consider everything and then set your own activities. जैसे मैंने ये activity बोला, इसको तुम reduce करके it can be 2 activity, 3 activity, which can improve those your skill sets.
We have to customize this preparation based on our own weaknesses.
Yes,
it's like if there are 4 activities, each activity is related to one thing. Like one might be based on line quality, perspective, or anything. If line quality is not my weak issue for me, then I will I'll avoid it and I'll focus on the other parts.
Correct.
Got it. Yeah. So we have to strategize basically.
Yes. According to your requirement, what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Let's move to the next one, character sketching वाला चीज. Fine. लोगों का character sketching में भी issue होता है. What I've heard, what I've seen.
Yeah. That was one of the most trailing questions. Like also like the style of character sketch, which is better from exam point of view.
Okay. The first thing, seed या फिर NID. There is no such thing called better, worst. या कुछ ऐसा नहीं होता. This is better, this is worse. There is no such thing. The only thing that exists is कैसे you're conveying your idea. That is the whole goal. It should be clear. But the most important thing, at least you should meet those criteria which were being given to you. Okay? ऐसा ना हो कि they are saying कि work on your proportion, because if you can see your seed वाले चीजें, seed का PYQs, because I have heard कि in the first session, I guess PYQ के बारे में discussion was there, right?
Yes.
So part B में if you can check, तो वहाँ पे there are few points that will be given in part B नीचे में.
Yeah.
So you should fulfill those things. If I talk about NID में the whole goal or whatever you have to achieve is being given in the question. अगर question में जो दे रहा है you are meeting those criteria, you're good to go.
Yeah, definitely. Like when we talk about proportional sketching, I guess it doesn't have to be realistic. Even cartoonists have proportional. Just make sure to choose a cartoonist style which is also proportionate. Don't don't opt for a very exaggerated stylized version.
Correct. Okay, let's discuss about this third example, which is the sketching वाला example जो आता है character sketching. So same जैसा मैंने presentation में बोला, same I used to say here also. इसके लिए भी now think what it could be. Collect, right? Same, collect जितना हो सकता है, whatever you have in your reach, collect करो. Collect all different sorts of sketching styles. कैरेक्टर स्टाइल्स कैसे करते हैं लोग, किस तरह से होता है, कलेक्ट, नॉट जस्ट कलेक्ट, ट्राई इट आउट, ट्राई दोस स्केचिंग स्टाइल्स, बिकॉज ऐसा नहीं होगा कि लाइक मेरे लिए मे बी दिस इज ए कंफर्टेबल जोन, मेरे लिए दिस माइट बी ए कंफर्टेबल जोन, फॉर फ्यू दिस माइट बी ए कंफर्टेबल जोन, राइट? तो पहला चीज तो यू शुड हैव ए ओन स्टाइल ऑफ sketching out humans. So you, to find out that sweet spot, you have to try. You have to try with different styles, different art styles. So उसके लिए पहले तो कलेक्ट करना होगा जितना हो सकता है, एंड देन दूसरा चीज ये आता है कि आखिर एक्सप्रेशन कैसे दे, हाउ आई कैन गिव एक्सप्रेशंस, क्या करे कि एक्सप्रेशंस इंप्रूव हो जाए, राइट?
यस यस,
राइट, कि आखिर में क्या एक्सप्रेशन दो, कैसे दो, कैरेक्टर को कैसे एक्सप्रेशन दो, क्या बॉडी लैंग्वेज दो, कैसे बॉडी लैंग्वेज दो, लोग यही बातें करते हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए क्या करना होता है, एक्टिविटी वाला चीज में फोकस नो वन गिव, दे जस्ट कीप ऑन कॉपिंग थिंग, दे कीप ऑन वर्किंग आउट जो भी है इंटरनेट में, but the ideal thing is you should focus on same what I have told you in the earlier two example. Focus on your activities and preparing. Cool.
For this act, like for example, there's for expressions, the activity would be to take like a character sort of one character and understand how that same character's expressions change.
You got
And
it correct.
Yes,
got it correct.
And then
got
implement it for you.
Got it correct. Yeah, right. ऐसे यही सोचना है. I want everyone, जो भी यहाँ पर 378 students, your thought process should be in this direction, what she have done. So कि आखिर मैं क्या करूँ कि मेरा ये सुधर जाए, मैं क्या करूँ, ये क्या करूँ वाला चीज में फोकस करना है जब प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो.
Got it.
So let's discuss कि आखिर इलाबोरेटली कि आखिर इसको किस तरह से और कर सकते हैं. जैसे तुमने बोला, इसी को मैं करवाता हूँ या फिर करने के लिए बोलता हूँ, ठीक है? So let's take Nobita, right? This is Nobita. Let's take Nobita. I guess most of us might know him well.
Absolutely.
Right. लेकिन जब इसको स्केच करने के लिए टाइम दे देंगे कोई कि इसको रोते हुए बनाओ, उसमें people get stuck कि आखिर मैं क्या करूँ उसको रुलाने के लिए. तो ऐसे तो randomly आ नहीं जाएगा. Then what Anushka have told right now, वही करना है, same. So what you have to do, you have to collect those characters का अलग अलग emotions, gestures, कि आखिर क्या होता है, to get an idea, to get an understanding, because this is not exam, right? This is your time when you're preparing yourself. So you have to collect, you have to practice, you have to keep yourself equipped with those things कि मुझे पता है कि कैरेक्टर से क्या क्या चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, कैसे हाथ को फोकस किया जाता है, हाथ में फोकस किया जाता है, कैसे फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन में फोकस किया जाता है, हाउ आई कैन रिलेट एवरी कैरेक्टर अलग अलग पोजीशन में, अलग अलग एंगल्स में. So to do that, you first have to collect. You have to try same character का अलग अलग. Fine. Once you are done with this, तुम्हें बस ऐसे नहीं कि देखना है, you have to sketch it out simultaneously. जो भी characters है उसको sketch करो. And then what you have to do, you have to collect those expressions कि आखिर expressions दिखाते कैसे है. This is a separate चीज. ये चीज अलग है, ये चीज अलग है. And then you have to combine both the things. Got it? Same activity, activity 1, activity 2, and combining activity 1 and activity 2, what will be improved? Character sketching or generating any emotion, putting any emotion to that character, right? अभी ये combine वाला चीज होगा कैसे? Once you're done with this, you are sketching कि नोबिता कैसे दिखता है, right? You are sketching this, you are sketching different expressions. Now what you have to do, once you're done with this, you have to put those expressions and try out with Nobita. 2 करो, 3 करो, 4 करो, and then you will see कि there is changes that is being coming.
Yeah.
So ये हो गया another activity which you can do for character sketching. अभी इस तरह से देयर कैन बी अदर इश्यूज लाइक किसी का लाइन क्वालिटी नहीं सुधर रहा है, किसी का पर्सपेक्टिव नहीं ठीक हो रहा है, किसी का कुछ हो रहा है, किसी का कुछ हो रहा है, किसी का थॉट प्रोसेस में इशू हो रहा है. सो टू टैकल डाउन एवरी इशू विद दैट पर्टिकुलर यूजर, पर्टिकुलर पर्सन जो भी एस्पिरेंट है, सो टू अंडरस्टैंड एटलीस्ट वन ऑन वन इज इम्पोर्टेंट. If one-on-one is not there, then you have to identify yourself. There is the reason why I want कि आज वाला activities में कि this is me. This is me who is giving, saying ये activities. Now you have to keep yourself here. This is you. This is me. Fine. पूरे सेशन में मैं बार बार यही रिपीट करूंगा कि I want to take my position, replace me and do the honor. तब जाके तुम्हारे स्केचिंग इंप्रूव होंगे, क्योंकि तुम्हें पता है कि कहाँ गलती तुम्हारा हो रहा है. And people who have repeatedly given, they don't know it really well. Really well. If someone has given twice, if someone has given first time earlier, once earlier, they clearly know कि like what is wrong going on, and then improve those things. बस improve करने से नहीं होगा, activities डालना होगा खुद में कि मैं ये करूँगा तब जाके मेरा ये चीज improve होगा. चलो, for a bonus, I will give you the line वाला thing. लोगों का line भी issues होता है, line quality improve नहीं होता है. तो उसके लिए सबको पता है कि basic सबसे जो important चीज है, that is warm up. I keep my students saying बार बार जब भी sketch करो, start with warm up. I guess सबको पता है, लेकिन people don't do that. Just skip करते हैं. कि क्यों करना है warm up? But being warm up is really important. तो यहाँ तक दिक्कत नहीं आता. दिक्कत कहाँ आता है कि पहले तो अगर A4 sheet paper हो and doing a big product, sketching a big product here is really easy, right? Yeah. So what I was saying, sorry. So I was saying that अगर ऐसे A4 sheet हो, बड़ा A4 sheet हो, वहां पे तुम्हें प्रोडक्ट स्केचिंग करने के लिए दिया जाता है, या फिर बड़े लेवल में कुछ स्केचिंग करने के लिए दिया जाता है, लोग इजीली बना देते हैं. किसी किसी का मुश्किल होता है, लेकिन लोग इजीली बनाते हैं. किसी किसी का स्पेसिफिकली ये इशू आता है कि यहाँ पर तो मैं बना रहा हूँ अच्छे से, इट वाज कमिंग आउट गुड, क्योंकि आई हैड द फ्रीडम ऑफ मूविंग माय हैंड्स. बट व्हाट इफ अ बॉक्स इज बीइंग गिवन, छोटा वाला टाइनी बॉक्स, उसमें कैसे मैं फिट करूँ? I've heard a lot about this thing.
Because I think in NID you get frames already in place. So
Yes.
how do you draw within those?
Yes, within framing those things or keeping that same product in that frame is really an issue. So there are people who are saying it, speak in English. Okay, fine. I will try my best. I will try my best to speak in English. So what I'm saying right now is you are sketching really well in this open wala space. Now you want to sketch the same thing in a particular box. There, people couldn't sketch it well. And the issue is line quality. They think line quality will be something which will deviate, which will get fluctuate, it will not come out well. So what can be done to improve the line quality is another activity, right? Which you have to think of. While I'm sketching a big line, it's easy for me. While sketching a smaller line, it's getting difficult for me. I couldn't draw it well. There's a hazy line or there's a wavy line that is coming up. So for that, again, activity 1, you have to do warm up. Activity 2, not just warm up, but decreasing warm up. What I mean, decreasing warm up, I've given randomly by myself those names. The decreasing warm up is nothing but pehla to you have to make long lines in the entire A4 sheets, and then gradually do it smaller, bring it small. Keep on doing it small.
It's
Really
like
small.
control. It's like a practice on control.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have to give your hand, bring that control, give your hand that control. Yes, I'm controlling my hand, you're not controlling me. Muscle memory connection, right? Muscle mind connection, whatever.
Yeah.
So that is really important. So line, if I talk about line, this is something which you have to do. Big, 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 then bring it small, and again small, 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 big, 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 big. Again, another activity which will improve your line quality. So this is something what I have thought. Someone might say, ki, no, there might be another activity which I can introduce, which can be, I will make box. I will keep on reducing the box size. Fair enough. This is also another activity which you can do to improve your line quality, right? So this is the whole idea. Ki you have to keep on hunting those activities.
The essence of this is just like repeated action. Do one thing and repeat it, and change some parameter while repeating it, so that you are focusing basically not on what exactly you're not focusing on the line or the box, but you're focusing on that movement of your hand to make it better.
Correct, correct, correct.
Got it.
So that I'm just giving a basic idea. With for example, I've given a overall idea like how you should approach while preparing. This is not exam where you will be getting just one chance. This is the preparation, right? कि तुम्हें मौका मिल रहा है. You can try yourself. You can try multiple times. You can try different approaches ताकि वो सुधर जाए. If you're not getting that idea, if you're not understanding कि क्या करना है, you can talk with someone who have that knowledge, me or maybe someone who can give you that idea. First they prefer कि खुद से सोचो कि करना क्या है, but if you couldn't, then reach to someone who can give you an idea कि भाई ये कर ले, it will improve your distance. भाई ये कर ले, it will improve your distance. Got it?
Yes.
So
So how
that is
much
the overall thing. What
I think one question came
Yeah,
related to this is like, how much time should they dedicate for this? Like every day or
interesting, really interesting. So what should I give? Like what I have done or what
you
everyone
can
should do?
tell what you have done. So then we can just like, modulate it based on how much time we have left, because reality is we don't have a lot of time left. So like, how much time do we dedicate for this? And then we'll have to also practice, right? Other questions.
Yes, yes, yes. I can understand. So see, what I had been doing was, now also I do sometimes. So for these warm up wale cheeze and those activity wale cheeze, I give at least minimum 2 hours, 3 hours. Minimum 2 hours, depending on what kind of activity I'm doing. Let's say warm up. For warm up, I just give 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If it is something which is related to presentation, where I have to collect a lot of things, where I have to sketch, replicate those things, and then replace those things, and then come up with my own design, it will definitely take some longer time, right? And there are few activities which might take days. आज तुमने ये किया, कल तुम उसी का कुछ alternative करोगे, then alternative karoge. And then after completing that 3 days, you will realize ki, acha, now I'm clear, my brain is open. Now I don't have to repeat the same 3 days wala cheese. I can directly move to the final wala cheese. Kyunki got an idea. So there is no such timing wala cheese. Lekin that depends whatever activity you are doing.
Got it. I guess like people should be more goal oriented. Ki while you're practicing, are you able to see that outcome? And then make sure that you are a little more regular in it, because you will not get the outcome at once only. It might take time. Like today you might reach 5%, tomorrow it will become 10%. Like you'll get better in succession, not at once.
Yes.
Got it.
So you have to keep on checking yourself, and the checking can be done only once you compare yourself what you have done earlier, and you are doing some certain kind of activities. When you are done with those activities, and then again check key what change I have achieved after doing the activity. Is it really changing, or कुछ चेंज नहीं है. If it is not changing, then you have to definitely change the दवाई, right? डॉक्टर क्या करते हैं? They will prescribe some medicine to you. Although they are doctor, they know. अगर कोई घटिया सा डॉक्टर हुआ, then what you will say कि ये दवाई खा के try कर. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, come back to me. I will give you another medicine which might help you. So same. It's like trial error basis. It's not just
Got
one
it.
go wala.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about PYQ and preparation में difference क्या होता है. आखिर sketching skill improve करना and PYQ करना difference है भी या related है. Because within that 1 week you might be giving time to PYQ, or few people might be giving the entire week to PYQ. They will not give time to sketching improvement wala cheez. So what is the relation between those things, and what is difference between both things, right? There's a really good quote what I have got from internet. Hope it is visible, right?
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
really strong I would say sentence जो भी है ये बहुत strong है. And to be honest, I believed it a lot while I was preparing. I believed it a lot. So I keep on bleeding. I keep on training myself. I keep on struggling myself a lot जब मैं prepare कर रहा था. And I want everyone to be the same, to do the same thing. Now the difference here is कि sweating and bleeding दोनों अलग चीजें, right? Sweating is something different, bleeding is something different. So bleeding is nothing but it's mostly PYQ oriented वाले चीजें हो गए. And mock test या फिर PYQ, while you will be solving PYQ, you will get the feeling of bleeding वाला चीज. Sweating वाला चीज तभी feel होगा जब you will be doing activities. You will be doing a long-term sweating wala cheez, right? You will see running and then playing cricket. Is it like Dhoni bas cricket khelna janta hai? He's running also, right? He's doing those back-end wala exercise, back-end wala cheez. Then he could combine everything and he can hit. Same, sweating is nothing but those activities which you have to do day-to-day basis. या फिर at least दिन में 2 घंटा 3 घंटा ताकि skill improves. Once your skill improves, ये जो PYQ वाला chapter है ना, it will be like a sip of water. Done.
Yeah,
okay. So
definitely.
I keep on saying people a lot कि भाई skill पे focus करो, PYQ ऑटोमेटिकली बन जाएगा. बट इट्स नॉट लाइक कि PYQ नहीं करना है. PYQ से हमें लेना है. इट्स नॉट जस्ट वन वे, इट्स टू वे चीज. एंड आई विल डिस्कस कि आखिर ये हाउ इट इज टू वे वाला चीज. नाउ आई विल डिस्कस इट कि आखिर टू वे कैसा है. तुमने PYQ सॉल्व किया, यू ट्राइड, देयर इज अ सेट्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन दैट इज बीइंग आस्क्ड, तुमने सॉल्व किया, तुमने अटेम्प्ट किया, ट्राइड, ठीक है. नाउ यू रियलाइज कि मेरा लाइन क्वालिटी खराब हो रहा है, मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन सही नहीं हो रहा है, my perspective is not getting correct, I couldn't express myself well, my thought process is not executed well in the paper. Those problems you can see from your PYQ. Now what you have to do, you have to come back. Obviously you have to get out from that PYQ wala zone and you have to get into the skill wala zone where you will be thinking what, like a doctor, right? You think like a doctor. Yeah, I'm a doctor. Now this is the problem that I'm facing. अभी से मुझे solve करना है. So you'll introduce those medicines. Medicines क्या होगा? Activities. And once you do the activity, you become skillful. Again attempt PYQ. Now you'll check key what changes those activity have invited within me. And then you realize, acha, this is something which I left. Now again I have to go back I have to become a doctor. I have to do the activity. I have to improve my skill, and again I have to do your activity. This is the entire cycle that you have to follow. I guess इसके बारे में पहले सेशन में she must have talked, right?
Oh yeah. She definitely had like put the focus on PYQs. It is a must.
So I'm giving an extra thing. What you have to do for sketching is you have to become the doctor of yourself. Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Then we can move in.
any suggestions you have like for perspective drawing, like what kind of activities they can do for perspectives, because that is also something a lot of people face an issue in, especially visualizing from different perspectives.
Hmm. Okay. So for perspective, same. पहले तो there are those activities which you can identify by yourself. There are other activities what I can suggest for myself. Maybe that might work for you. Maybe that might not work for you. That depends person to person. ठीक है? So what I usually say for perspective वाले चीजों में, I'll just give you those outlets, rough outlets. आखिर मैं क्या बोलता हूँ? Those are really basics. What I used to be doing, वही मैं बोलूँगा. Fine. So पहला चीज, be observant. Be observant. How? Not just be observant कि let's say this is the phone, मैंने देख लिया. पहला चीज, try it out just by sketching. मतलब उसे देखो, see and sketch. जो भी तुम्हें दिखाई दे रहा है, just observe it. 3D real object. Okay, I'm not talking about 2D वाला चीज. Sketching format 2D वाला चीज will give you a different impression while sketching from a real product. So what activity I usually suggest, take 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever product, whatever things nearby, just see and sketch it out. That way you'll know like how well you are observant, like how well you can capture those things, how well you can observe from your direction. Fine. The second activity is basic जो है, sketch those horizontal lines, जो horizontal line है, and then daily I would say when you're doing the warm up wala cheez, daily what I have done daily, I used to sketch those boxes daily. I didn't skip one single day until it got resolved. So ideally I started with those horizontal lines pehle, keeping those horizontal lines. Once I'm done with the horizontal lines, I'm trying ki like for 2 days I will be keeping those horizontal lines. Third day I will try ki I not keep those horizontal lines, and then without those reference lines I will directly sketch the box. Hope you're getting what I'm saying. Pehla to for 2 days at least try with those horizon line, and then third day sketch without that horizon line. Check whether it is getting improved or not. If it is not improved, again use those lines. Cool. The next activity what you can do is boxes तो मैं बना लूंगा. It is easy for me to make the boxes by taking reference, जो भी points है. It is easy for me to do the boxes. But when it comes to object, keeping on those boxes is again tricky point. How I will do that? So to do that, उसी box के अंदर में keep those products, whatever the product is. You are not audible, Anushka.
Sorry. Yeah, I think there was a question like that also, where we people had to draw like there's an object inside a box and someone is taking it out from the box or something like that. A perspective like that was also asked.
Perspective में कभी कभार NID and seed ask really tricky questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to be really what I would say really very clear about perspective. Because it's not just one thing that comes you are sketching for a product or specifically to specifically to product design या फिर perspective design वाले चीजें नहीं पूछते. There might be situations where they will be giving those questions related to human. Because I can remember there is a question where it is being said like the camera is at the top corner of a room, and then your family is clicking a selfie and you have to sketch those things in the perspective of that camera, right? So उस हिसाब से तुम्हें सोचना है कैमरा कहाँ है, where is the camera, and to get a clear picture, at least the basics, जो perspective का basics है, you have to be clear with it.
Yeah.
And there's a small tip I would give. Yeah, you can say.
Yes, no, please.
Yeah, there's a small tip while sketching a product which might help for few people. कि लोगों को प्रोडक्ट बनाने के टाइम पर, because I'm a product designer, I was a product designer, I am a product designer, I do product sketching and all. I know that tip. I use that same thing. So what you have to do, जब भी प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हो, don't just randomly start from anywhere. Start from the base. What you have to do, you have to draw sketch out the base, and then build above जो भी product. Start from the base. तो क्या होगा? Once you are getting the base perspective correct, your product perspective will automatically get correct. That is one tip. Like, you can come up with different approach, but this is how I have doing the product design. मैं हमेशा base से ही आता हूँ.
Yeah, I think that would be the easiest visualization point as well, because it's like your human perspective. How would you see it if it was kept on a table? I think another small trick people can do this. I think you've only mentioned this before, like to have a template for all the objects you're doing, especially in product design or anyone who's doing interface design or information design. Have a template. Like if you have to design a headphone, say, at least know what a basic headphones look like. If you've already practiced how it's sketched, then you can, in the exam you can modify that.
Yes.
So like that, have a template for you, and that makes things easy.
Yes. Now I'm really liking what you are doing. Okay. Why I'm saying that? Because what you are doing, you are thinking what to do to improve that activity, and this is something what I am looking for in today's session. At least you have to come up with those creative thinking. What can I do? What activity I can come up from there and put it here, so that this activity or this problem get resolved.
Absolutely.
So preparation get.
Yeah, because like we don't have time right now. So for everyone, I think that would be like very crucial, like to practice on your basic skills, but also, have a library up here.
So you have to think, आखिर मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? This much of time left within me, like 10-minute time, 10 days. I have 20 days left in my hand. So what can I do? So bring out those different activities कहीं से भी, and make it bring out little twist and turn, and then imply or use it in a different way. It will get resolved. Correct.
Yes.
I guess overall I've given an idea like what you have to approach, how you have to approach. So again, I will repeat before discussing the final one of these, because I've
just to like summarize.
Just to summarize. Okay, just to summarize. Before ending, or after ending, nahi, at least before giving or discussing about the final wala cheez. So your activity, the whole entire thing. Pehla, you are the one who will be writing the paper. You know everything. What skill set you have, where you are good at, where you are struggling with. And then ये paper जाएगा faculty के पास. He don't know what you are good at. He have nothing to do with your skill sets. He is only related with your paper. Now it's your responsibility to improve those skill sets. And to improve those skill set, you can't simply cry and sit and say like, okay, this is something which is going wrong with me. What can I do? मैं ये कर लूंगा, मैं वो कर लूंगा, क्या कर लूंगा. You have to come up with those precise activity which will improve this skill set. And once this skill set is improved, your solutions or the way you will be presenting will automatically get improved. So ideal focus is to replace me, who will be suggesting the ideas, activities, with you. So you have to take this space. Me saying do this thing which will improve that. No, it's you who have to take that space, and you will decide, I will do this activity which will improve my these sets of skills.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cool. Hope I have implemented that thing in everyone's brain.
Yeah.
मैंने खुद वो चीज किया है. While I
Yeah.
was preparing for my last attempt, I was not focusing that much on कि क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा. I was just focusing on मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, what I can do at this moment within that time frame, what activities I can do so that exam में whatever I do automatically goes well.
Yes. 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 I think there was an interesting question that has come just now on chat, which it's like the question was basically, can we improve our sketching in 40 days? To that, I think I can just say that you will improve if you practice, because drawing is not a skill. Like creativity and design process is something inherent, but drawing is a basic skill. It's a motor skill. You can learn it if you practice it. Now, how much you can improve is all depending on how much time you put into it. And that's exactly what Manas has kind of emphasized during this entire session today. That it all depends upon what you practice, how much you practice, and what is the objective finally that you're looking for.
Correct.
Yeah. So I think I'll just briefly run through the other few questions also that have come through. Like, for example, how much detail is enough detail? This is a question put up by Surbhi.
Good, really good question. How much detail, right?
Yeah.
So the details should be that much, taki, whatever ideas you have, it gets conveyed really well. So what I would say, see, detail can be in terms of form, right? If you are interested in, so you think like, I will be giving this form, make our form. So you are not detailed enough in your curve form, it will not convey it well, right? So if you're thinking, no, I will not convey the curve wala form and all, I will convey the solution wala cheese. So it's really important what you are conveying. If your focus is on the solution wala cheese, functionality wala cheese, then emphasize on those things. If your focus is on the form, on the aesthetic part, then focus or give detail that it gets conveyed really well. दूसरे वाला इंसान, because you don't know कि तुम्हारा thought process क्या था. Starting from the session, I was saying the same thing. They don't know what's going on in your brain. उनको पता नहीं है. They will only know what you have expressed in the paper.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So I think that kind of helps. I mean, and also how much detail is enough? It all is like, how much time do you have? Finish the questions and then just like, if you have more time left, why not? Go for it.
Focus on the important part first.
Yes.
अगर क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है कि ये जो है तुम्हें करना है, you have to achieve that thing. You can't go on detailing the things and you're not focusing on the major things. पहले तो focus on the primary thing जो पूछ रहा है. Yeah, for something, provide that thing, and then अगर time बचा, then as you said, कर लो जितना डिटेल करना है. बट एटलीस्ट मेन जहां पर तुम्हें फोकस करना है, wherever you want कि मुझे ये तो डिटेल में दिखाना ही है, don't skip on those things, provide those things. ये मुझे डिटेल में दिखाना है तो दिखाना है, then I would be expressing myself well. Is there anyone like कोई पूछ रहा है?
Yeah, there are few others, like for example, do we need to focus on scene creation for M.Des? This is by Amrish, I think.
Scene creation.
Scene creation.
Forward, because that is something which is really important. Scene creation, forward,
Or what?
because
Hmm.
forward is something really important. Why I'm saying this forward wala cheez? Let's say uh, they are asking questions related to uh, product design again, I would say. Okay? Where you are showing your product, left side में, right side में, कहीं पर भी. Let's say uh, this is the space where you are showing your product. Maybe this corner will be the space where you'll be showing your product. Now, if you want to show the scenes, what will be happening with this product? हाँ, it's really important कि तुम दिखा दो कहीं पे कि how that product will be behaving. Fine. If you talk about कोई interaction वाला चीज, fine. Let's say you are focusing on the interaction wala cheez, and then you want ki, I want to create those scenarios. Yes, if you want to express yourself with those scenarios, then obviously you have to map down those things. Same, I would come to again basic. Ki the whole goal is you have to express whatever you feel like will convey your idea. If you think creating a scenes or providing a scenes will better convey your idea, then provide those things. But it should be something balanced, right? ऐसा ना हो कि scenes बनाने के चक्कर में पेपर ही खत्म ना हो. Don't do that. ठीक है? Only provide when it's really necessary. When it's really necessary, provide those things. And then time बचा तो कुछ भी करो.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you have any reference images people can check for the quality of drawing that they would expect? Am I audible?
Good. Uh, yeah, you're audible.
Okay, okay, great.
My network is a little bit slow, I guess that's the reason it's coming late.
No worries, no worries.
So what I was saying, yes, what you can do for reference, you can refer my own sketches. That can be one good reference. Because what you can take it like Manas ka sketch itna tha, so he has secured 158 rank. Maybe I have to do little bit better ताकि I score more, right? हाँ, product में मत जाना because my product sketchings are good. तो अगर प्रोडक्ट स्केचिंग में चले जाओगे तो इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू. सो प्रोडक्ट स्केचिंग मतलब कीप अ बैलेंस बिकॉज आई एम गुड एट प्रोडक्ट स्केचिंग. सो आई माइट शो यू फ्यू. मैं दिखाता हूँ बिकॉज आई वाज वर्किंग ऑन दिस प्रोडक्ट. सो हाउ यू कैन प्रेजेंट इट. So this is something what I was working on. I can say.
Oh
But it is
wow.
visible. Is it visible? Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so it's up to you how you sketch it. कैसे तुम्हें प्रेजेंट करना है. This is my way of presentation. Okay. If you see my sketches जो भी है, Anushka, do you have my drive link? No, I guess.
Yeah, I think I do. I do. I can
Okay,
share it on
share
the
it.
group.
Share it on chat, like so
Yes.
that everyone can see. Or what else I can do? I can give a quick recap. मतलब यहीं पे I can share it and then they can see. There I have listed down all the sketches जो भी मेरे थे while I was preparing, while I was sketching. Although you'll not find those rough वाले चीजें like while preparing for human वाला चीज. I couldn't. I have done a lot of things for human improvement. Improve the human sketching. I have done gestures doing. There is a particular pattern what I have followed. Gesture doing, then boxes drawing, and then skin drawing, and then finally muscle drawing, and those sorts of things, activities that I used to do. You'll not find those things. You'll get the final ones, like the level, good level, where I have reached a good level of sketching. Those sketches are there. You can take reference. Manas have done this. Maybe I can do this, something like that. Cool. I can just share that. Moving to the last part, just to-do thing that you guys can do. I have prepared a to-do thing which you can do, although it will be similar what I've talked till now, but again it is basically like a to-do thing, but you can do after the session or maybe while you're prepared. The first thing, understand the requirement. सबसे important, really very important, understand the requirement. And how you will understand the requirement? UIQ. UIQ is the best place where you can understand the requirement, what they want, what they are looking for. Is it line quality? Is it perspective? Is it the sketching skill? Is it the thought process? Is it the creativity? What is that they're looking? Seed में it is easier for you all to know what they're looking for. Just go to those niche wale points. You'll get an understanding what they're looking. NID में it's really difficult. NID में it's really difficult to find out what they're looking for, but it is hidden inside that particular person. How it is hidden? बहुत creative होते हैं उनके सवाल. The question that they ask is really very tricky one, and it's really very creative. So deep dive into those questions, you will understand what they are looking from. Analyze it well. Okay? First activity. Once you are done with that, understand your state. State bolo, state bolo, jo bhi bolo. You should understand where you are right now, which position you are. And the best thing that you can do to understand which position you are, what I have done, check what your competitor are doing. Okay, check what your competitor are doing. But your competitor, join those Telegram groups, join those other things where you can know like what your competitor are doing, and from there you'll understand what is going on, like how they are preparing, till what skill set they are preparing. And once you get an idea ki this is something how people are preparing themselves, you'll get an idea कि अच्छा मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे कितने लेवल तक पहुंचना है. Fine. And then lastly, use that activity wala cheez, what I've discussed. Activity wala cheez. And what is that activity wala cheez? How you can do it? Let's say there is a product based question which was being asked. तुमने अटेम्प्ट किया, तुमने देखा अभी इसके साथ क्या क्या चीजें रिलेटेड हो सकते हैं, व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स आर रिलेटेड विद दैट प्रोडक्ट. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग अ प्रोडक्ट वाला एग्जांपल. व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स आर रिलेटेड टू अ प्रोडक्ट? लाइन क्वालिटी, perspective, then presentation, then sizes, ideas, then time. List down those things which are really important related to that particular type of question. क्या क्या चीजें वहां पर पूछ रहे हैं and क्या क्या चीजें ध्यान में रखना है, the skill sets, and then focus on those things with activities. What all activities I can do to improve those particular skills, Once you are done with those activities, combine will solve the problem. Your product will improve. Basically, that is the whole goal or the entire concept of preparation for a design exam. यहाँ पर it's not just sketching, thought process will also come. While solving a problem, what approach you should keep, that will also come, and all other things will also come. Cool.
Yes, yes, absolutely. This kind of joins in what even Suya said during day 2 of the design week, where he also focused like you have to focus on the the thought process, the design thinking aspect, and then represent exactly that on your paper. And develop your skills based on what you require, like based on what stream you are for NID especially, and based on the exam criteria, like question criteria for seed and seed.
Correct.
Yes, very apt.
Okay, I guess I can close from here and then finally I can share from my PC again.
Yes.
Do they have any question? Can you please check?
I
Then I
think,
can share.
yeah, overall, we have tried to answer most of the questions. A lot of the questions asked here can be addressed from Kafil's YouTube videos as well. I have shared the link to your study material Google Drive.
So yeah, maybe she got disconnected. Yeah. So what I was talking about this study material. So I've created a drive link. This is the entire thing what I was while I was preparing. So you can refer those things. So I will, since I'm talking specifically to sketching wala cheese, so I'll show कि sketching wala cheese में what all you can do. So here are the different things, maybe product, human, or yeah, product I can show. So yeah, you can refer those sketches. Whatever quality, kind of quality that I have given here, you should extend. ठीक है? अगर इतना करोगे तो प्रोडक्ट में ऑब्वियसली रैंक 2 से तो ज्यादा ही मिलेगा, या फिर 3 के आसपास, 2 के आसपास तो आ ही जाएगा. लेकिन इट्स नॉट जस्ट स्केचिंग वाला चीज, साथ में the thought process is also really very important. It's the entire seed exam, NID exam. It is not just sketching, thought process, your sketching, your presentation, the entire thing is really important. Okay. So yeah, here is the product wala cheez hai. Then in terms of character cartoon sketches, what I was talking about, sketch those दो तीन चीजें I've done with reference, and then I tried एक दो without reference. Same goes to here. दो चीज I tried with reference, and तीसरा वाला expressions I tried without reference. So these are the activities what I have said right now. I have done it by myself. खुद से मैंने किया. My focus was कि मैं क्या करूं कि वो improve हो जाए. So same. You guys also have to think कि what can I do to improve those things. जैसे प्रोडक्ट में एक्सप्लोडेड व्यू, एक्सप्लोडेड कैसे हो सकता है? कैन भी तुम खोल के भी देख सकते हो उस प्रोडक्ट को. They're not suggest, but yeah, that can be one activity. You can use different websites, you can use different pages. So ऐसे होता है. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, you can take the reference of this study material wala cheez. You will get an idea ki like what level of sketching you should achieve. Although don't take this as a guide, like ultimate guideline ki this is something which I have to achieve. Again, I will repeat, it's not just what you are sketching, it's more what you are expressing, what your thought process is, and how well you are executing whatever you are thinking. Whatever you are thinking.
Got it. Yes.
Fine.
Yeah. So great. I think that was. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I guess.
Yeah, I think we have.
What
Yeah, extensively spoken about this topic, and you have kind of covered a lot on the process of how to prepare your own activities and strategize in terms of how to prepare for sketching in these last few days. Most of all, just like relax and just practice whatever Manas has just told us. Just focus and practice and find your own weak points. And I think with that, this just all the best to everyone. Thank you so much for today's session. I think this has like finally cleared a lot of doubts regarding sketching for
Yeah,
everyone.
although I guess sabka doubts I couldn't address. I tried my best.
I say the overall wala thing, what is
Yeah.
really the overall, but inside those overall wala factor, there are layers. Okay? Those
Yes.
layers can be only identified. Yeah, I can say once I can interact one on one. या फिर कहीं पे personally I know, then only I can say. Without
Yeah.
knowing the actual problem, I can't say कि this is something going wrong with you.
Hmm.
तो देखना होगा, I have to see what's going wrong. Then I can become
Hmm.
that doctor. Then I can see.
But
But
I guess we have to self-diagnose now in these last few days, and it's okay. People don't have to take too much stress over it. Just
no,
focus on your strengths as well. Like it's okay. Everyone will have some weakness, but focus on your strengths and just focus on finishing the paper. That is like definitely key here.
important.
Yes. Yes.
Good point. Really good point. Don't leave a single सवाल आधा भी मत छोड़ के आना.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, आधा भी मत छोड़ के आना, because the reason why I'm saying this, because as I said, like in all of my attempt I have learned something. पहला
Hmm.
attempt में I have learned कि पार्ट ए सुधारना है. सेकंड टाइम में I have
Hmm.
learned कि पार्ट ए से नहीं होगा, पार्ट बी भी ठीक करना है.
Hmm.
And then in the third attempt I prepared well, and then third attempt में भी I have done mistakes. I will say कि
Correct.
आखिर what I have done. So in the product design, the reason why I keep on saying कि questions बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ो, requirement बहुत अच्छे से देखो. That's
Hmm.
really important. Okay, whatever they've asked, read it very nicely, or else you will just do the mistake that I have done.
Yes.
What I
Yes.
have done, I will express. Okay, what I have done, I will just say मैंने क्या किया. So they have asked in my attempt 2021 में, they have asked me to sketch bottle and a tiffin. And I was so hurry वाला state, जल्दी जल्दी मुझे करना है. I just left the tiffin वाला चीज. I just drew the bottle. I didn't even touch the tiffin. I just skipped, and that directly reduced my 10 marks. Maybe within that 10 marks I would have got 6 7, then my rank would have been different, right? So don't make that same mistake at all. एक मार्क भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. Really very.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I have
Don't just like finish all questions. That has to
really
be
important.
important.
Really important. मतलब सोचो 6 marks के लिए I got really less rank, or I would have
Hmm.
gone like near about 25-30s में I would have been there. I just left 10 marks. तो 10 marks के कारण बहुत भारी पड़ गया मेरे लिए. I didn't got selected in IDC, but yeah, luckily I got ID Delhi, and ID Delhi is awesome.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter what what you have achieved or what you have mistaken, but yeah, learn from what I have done. So don't just skip the question. उसको अच्छे से
Yes.
पढ़ो, read thoroughly, understand it, and then give answer. And then
Yes.
time is really important.
Yeah.
Time, work on time.
Yeah. And I mean, if everyone is going to be practicing mock tests and PYQs, I'm sure you will get that. You'll get onto it. So
There will be many things that will be coming while attempting the PYQ. Okay?
yes.
In terms of sketching, I am not talking about part A, but yeah, in terms of sketching, you will be figuring out कि मेरे तो ideas नहीं आ रहे हैं, मैं express नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, बहुत चीजें आएगा. So tackle it down wisely, अच्छे से.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got it. Yeah. We have I think overshot by like around 45 minutes now, and I'm glad to see that we still have so many people over here listening to us. uh, I hope this session has helped everyone. We have still I think two more sessions left, and with that I think we are almost towards the end of design week. Thank you so much, Manas, for this session. And I hope everyone had a good time here today.
Yeah.
Uh, so with that, I guess we are at the end of day 5 of Design Week.
Thanks a lot, Anushka, for conducting the entire session.
You're welcome.
Uh,
And
and
thank you everyone for coming here as well.
Thank you everyone. Yeah, thank you everyone. And prepare it well, okay? Everyone.
Yes.
All the best. अच्छे से
Yes,
prepare करो.
absolutely.
Don't worry, okay? हाँ, NID के आगे be calm. दिमाग को शांत रखना है. The more you will keep your brain ठंडा, the better result you will be getting. That is best tip for sketching, for generating ideas. Keep
Yes.
your brain calm as possible for NID.
Yes.
I've seen people who are good at sketching, who are good at design, but they just mess up. क्यों? Because they क्या होगा? What will happen?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
definitely.
ever cool होके
Don't
रहना.
stress. Yes, don't stress and do your best.
Do your best. हाँ, and जो भी आज sketching तुमने किया होगा, just share it.
Oh yeah. Go on your Instagram handles, go on
I want to see.
LinkedIn, your favorite social media apps, and just tag us. I think you can just share your ID again, maybe, and people can just take a screenshot or just note it down, and definitely tag us, then we can get back to you.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm sharing. Yes.
Yes.
Either Kaphal में या Manash. Just share it out. I want to see
Yes.
how you guys have doodled it. जो भी किया हो. Rough, bad,
Yeah.
whatever notes.
Actually, on the chat box, a lot of people is sharing their sketches. I have saved some of them. I'll share them with you as well.
Please do share with me. I want to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
I hope we meet again tomorrow for day 6. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. Good night.